So at CES 2019, ASUS released a backpack, and a lot of people didn't really know what to expect from it or why it even existed. But they released it, and guess what? I got it right here. So we're gonna do a quick review of it. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's Francisco, aka DJ Starion. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today is a little bit of a different video because we are going to be looking at this guy right here. This is the ASUS ROG Rain Shield BP3703 backpack. This is the craziest backpack I've ever owned in my life. And I'm going to show you guys why that actually is. So as you can see, this thing it's not too thick. What I like about it is that it's very sturdy. So there's really nothing in this backpack right now. And it is very sturdy. And I've actually adjusted the straps on here, which you can kind of tell they're... What I like about this too is that it's kind of padded on the inside too, so it's super comfortable to wear. Now, if you've ever seen the videos that they did, and I'm going to clip them into here, when they did the video announcing this at CES, there was a couple changes from then to now that they made. So on the original one, they had the controller right over here, which included a USB pass-through. Now, if you notice, there's nothing on there now. So they moved the controller actually to the side here. And I'm going to show you what this controller does in just a second. So one thing, there is no USB pass-through on here. It will go inside. And now, just so you know, there is a power bank that is required to power this thing. Like I said, I'm going to get to that in a second. Don't worry. I already have my power bank in here. If your power bank only has one USB port, just know that they do give you a Y cable, so that way you can have it plugged in, power the backpack, and then still charge another device. I don't really need it. I have an Anker 20,000 milliamp hour battery in here, so it's going to be more than enough to power up this thing and power up all my other devices. And that one has 2 ports, so I really don't need it. So, but yeah, let's get into this. This is crazy. Like, this is utterly crazy. So, just taking a look at the outside here. So as you can see up front, there is a little messenger pouch right up here up front. The cool thing about this, it actually, from the bottom, I'm not going to detach it now, but actually, yeah, you know what, I will. So it actually detaches with 2 buttons down here, and the straps interweave through down here. So you can take this off and use it as a separate messenger bag, which is super cool. I love that. It's very mobile. There's a lot of room in here too, which is really nice. There is also a pocket right above here, so that way you can throw more stuff right in there. This is a deep pocket. Like, my whole hand goes all the way in here, which is crazy. So I love that. One thing that I really love, because I have a Swiss gear that I use right now, and it has these side pockets too, which a lot of backpacks normally do. Like, they have a side pocket here and a side pocket here. On my Swiss gear, one of those is actually a cooling pouch. So it's like lined, so that way if you have something cold, you want to put it in there, you can keep it cool. Me, I never really use it because I found that pouch to be a little on the small side. And especially when I would take it to Disney and all that, the bottles that I would put in there would barely fit. Like if you get like a 20-ounce bottle from like a Dasani or a Sprite or Coke or anything like that, and you put it in there, it will barely fit. So one thing to keep in mind with that. However, with these, when they open all the way down. So the zipper goes from here all the way down here. But what I like about it is that it's got a webbing on the inside. So you can still keep it open and be able to get into anything that's in here, open it up all the way, but not worry about your stuff coming out. So I love that. And it's actually got that on both sides as well. So open all the way down, got your webbing in there. Super love it. So on the inside, so the back part opens up. Like I said, these are just so you know too, these are very sturdy zippers. Like this is high quality. And I think the MSRP for this, I want to say, is like $269 or something like that, or I don't know, it's around there. It's around there. I'll leave a link down in the description. But yeah, the quality is like ASUS really like hit it out of the park with this one. So on here, it's gonna be really hard to tell, but there's plenty of room in here. So like if you want to you could throw your laptop in this back pocket. There's a smaller like little pocket in the middle, so if you want to like throw like cables or stuff in there, you can do that too. But what I really love about this, and I know why you guys are here, the main piece de resistance, but we're gonna get to that later, so don't worry, it's coming. So what I like about the front part, it opens all the way down. And it's like a suitcase style open. So if you need to get into stuff, bam, there you go. So nice thing about this pouch too is that it's actually detachable. So you can take this out completely, and then you can put stuff in here. There's a zipper on the back too of this. Yeah, there's zippers everywhere on this thing. So you can throw stuff in here, and then you can keep this completely separate. So you can throw accessories, you can throw chargers, throw pretty much whatever you want in there. And then there's a whole bunch of room in here. You got, I'm assuming what you can do with this, probably, like if you want to take your gaming laptop, like I have a Nitro 5 that I use as well too for gaming. And you can put like a mouse in here, just to give you an idea. So this is my Nitro 5, and pretty stock, but see, it fits in here with more than room to spare. This is a 15.6 inch laptop, and it fits more than comfortably in here. You could probably fit 2 laptops in here. Like, I will take my other laptop, take that in here. So I got my MacBook Pro, got my adapter in here, throw that in there. See, you can probably fit 2 laptops in here easily. So 1 laptop with all your accessories, you can do that with no problem whatsoever. So we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna clip this guy on. It's just buttons that he uses. So just regular buttons that you just clip onto, and you're all set. So what I like about this is the mobility of it, and the what's the word I'm looking for? Compatibility? No, flexibility. There we go. Flexibility. That's the word I was looking for. And then on top here, you got your light bar here. Now, one of the things when they originally released this at CES is that the light bar was actually on the side. And I don't think it had the suitcase opening. I think it was just a partial open. So I think with it being the suitcase opening, they put a much larger light bar in here, which is awesome, just in case if you want to show off or just show what's inside your bag, just in case if it's late at night, you need to get in there, view what's in your bag. Super easy to do. So one other thing too that I really like is that, and I really like this, I'm not sure how well, depending on your use case, because I know a lot of people will probably use this like for gaming and taking it to LAN parties or, you know, to their friends' houses and stuff. I fully intend on using this as like my main Disney backpack, like going out and making sure that I have everything I need for a day at the park in here. I can also use it for gaming. I can use it for other stuff, and that's what I love about it too. Like, I can throw my music gear in here. I can throw my tech gear in here. I can throw my Disney gear in here. It's that flexible, which is what I love the most about it. So on the bottom here, and I just found this out recently. So on the very bottom, there's another zipper here. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I get into that, one other thing I wanted to show, on the very back here, there's a, if I can get to it, Jesus. On the back here, there's another pouch that you can put stuff in. It's not very deep, but it is Velcroed on here, and it's padded right here. And I was kind of hesitant on that at first, because I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to throw stuff in there. But, you know, the more I think about it, the more I probably will throw stuff in there, because the way that it sits, sorry, I'm putting the buttons back on here, but the way that it sits, like the bottom of my back, it's like right here. So it sits perfect, and it sits flush enough, even empty, it sits flush enough where if you have something in here, it's going to be well protected. Now, speaking of protection, on the very bottom here, there's another little pouch. And in this pouch is if I can get it out. Is this Velcro? You know, I've never taken, oh, it's attached to it. Oh, that's even better. So in here, there's an ROG Rain Shield. So you can cover up if it's raining, you can cover up your backpack and protect everything inside and protect the outside. So I didn't realize that this is actually attached to the bag itself, which is super nice, because the last thing you want to do is be in a situation where you lose it and you're screwed. So I love the fact that it's attached onto that. But it's not why you're here. The reason I'm sure a lot of you are here is because this backpack, they come in two models. So there's the BP3703 Core, and then the one that I have is the 3703 RGB. So I'm going to show you how that RGB works. But for that, we got to dim the lights a little bit. Okay, so got the lights dimmed now, so that way this thing is going to pop. So put your light sensor, now your light sensor, your light bar, controller, whatever you want to call it. It's free country. You can do whatever you want. So you just hit the button. Boom. RGB. It, like, even looking at it right now, it's crazy. This is in a backpack. In a backpack. And it's got RGB. So you can hit the button and you can cycle through the different effects that they have. Like, they have like kind of like a breathing effect, like flashing. What's this one? This one kind of, the bar kind of goes through a little bit. And then you can always, with the bottom button, you can change stuff on there. This one's probably like one of my favorites, because it's kind of like, just like almost like a shooting star effect that kind of pops through randomly. So, and it'll just, you just hit it and then it cycles through. There's also an ambient sensor in here too, so it can automatically adjust based on like where you are, like your lighting conditions, stuff like that. So it'll manage the power, which I think is super cool. Now, let's go back to the inside here, because in here, I already turned it on. The inside, so there's your light bar on the inside. Super dope. And you can control this too. I forgot which button it is. See, it's one of the buttons. So you can turn it on or off independently too, which is super duper nice. But yeah, it really pops. So that is like the main feature of this thing. I still can't believe that this is a thing. Like, they also announced, like, back at CES, they also announced a gaming chair. I really haven't seen much about it, but this guy was probably the more bigger talk of the show, at least in terms of ROG and, like, their craziness. Like, this is actually the first ASUS, Republic of Gamers product I've owned. Most of my stuff I get is, like, Razer or like other brands like Corsair or Astro or whatever. But yeah, this was the first Republic of Gamers product that I've owned. The quality is top notch on this thing. So let's actually put some lights back on here, and I'm going to give some more thoughts on this thing. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to keep the RGB on, because you can tell even with the lights on, it still pops. I just wanted to give it that effect, like with the lights darker, so you can get kind of a better idea of how it looks at night. But as you can see, like even in a well-lit space, you can still see it very clearly. So my thoughts on this thing, it's phenomenal. Like, I never really thought that a backpack like this, like, I would ever have something like this. But the question is it worth it? Honestly, that's not a question that I feel that I can answer. Like, that's entirely up to you. I mean, if you have the money to get something like this, I'm going to actually turn the light off. And so you actually, for that, you just hold the button down and then it turns it off. So, which is nice. So that's going to go over there. So that's a burning question. Is it worth it? For me, hell yeah. Because and the RGB for me is a bonus. Like, for me, the inside light strip, godsend. The extra messenger bag that's like attached to the side, awesome. Like, there's just like little things in it that make it so much worth it. And if you're obviously if you're a gamer and you take your equipment out a lot, you want to protect it. So I would say if you have the money and you just want to be extra, go for it. Are there other backpacks that probably protect it just as well, if not a little bit more? I'm sure there is. You know, I know Razer's got backpacks, Alienware does. I mean, other like backpack companies have their own thing, but you know, it's all about what fits your needs. You know, it's just like, you know, like having something like this, like a MacBook Pro. You don't want to get the latest and greatest. I mean, this one's a 2020, but you don't want to get like something that's going to be overkill for you because, you know, just because it's cooler, you know. You want to get something that's going to fit right in your lifestyle. And this, for me, this will fit in my lifestyle. Not just for the gaming aspect, but also, like I said, with the music aspect. You know, going to Disney. This is, honestly, if you're like me, if you're a gamer, you love going to theme parks or just going out traveling or stuff like that, this thing is a godsend. it is by far worth it. If you guys have any other questions, or if there's like anything you want me to go over, just drop a comment. And I always monitor my comments, so just drop a comment and I'll definitely answer it pretty quickly. Obviously, if you guys, this is the first product review I've ever done on this channel. As you can tell, my channel is kind of all over the place. So if you guys want me to do more stuff like this, I would be more than happy to. There's plenty of products that, especially tech products, music products, that I use on a daily basis. Like, if you guys want me to review like my Novation Launchpad X, I can do that. I'm looking at a Jackson JS22 Dinky right there. I have the 2020 MacBook Pro. This one is the one with the 10th gen Intel, the 16 gig LPDDR4 memory. I have a 2018 iPad Pro right here with a D-brand skin on the pencil. So, I'm a total tech nerd. I'm a total music nerd. I'm a total gaming nerd. I'm just a nerd in general. So, if you guys want to see more of these, let me know, and I will be more than happy to do them. In the meantime, if you like this video, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, drop your comments below, subscribe, so that way you can stay up to date. Make sure you hit that bell notification too, because I will be uploading a lot more videos soon. So, until then, stay safe, my friends, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.
I leave it all alone as I go back to the basics. I'll set out on my own, take on the world and face it.